This is the Jaecoo J8, and this is the infamous 99 Benz. Now you might be wondering what we're doing on these twisty roads in a large 7-seater SUV. We'll answer the question in a little bit. But you might also be wondering what a Jaecoo J8 actually is. Well, to put it simply, it will become Jaecoo Singapore's top dog, the flagship, the range top. You get my point. Now, if you've been following our socials since about Q2 last year, you would have seen when we went to China to try out several upcoming Jaecoo and Omoda models, J8 included. But that was an early left-hand drive model with far different specifications to the ones we'll be getting here. Then earlier this year, and right before its soft launch at the 2026 Singapore Motor Show, we had a chance to have a poke around a Malaysian market right-hand drive model that was more similar to what we'd be getting. However, it is still quite a bit off the cars that would be bound for our shores because Jaecoo Singapore will only sell the J8 as a single variant plug-in hybrid. So that's the J8 in a nutshell, but what were we doing at 99 Benz? To put it simply, Jaecoo wanted us to have a sneak preview of the J8 experience ahead of its official launch. The local distributor has been fairly adventurous with its events and launches in recent years, and this was no different. No official specifications were given to us, we'd have to wait for the official launch day for that. Instead, 99 Benz was specifically chosen to showcase the car's advanced continuous damping control. It's a fancy name for magnetic levitation suspension. In essence, the car uses a wide array of sensors to detect various parameters. It then regulates the damping in real time to ensure a better overall ride. The result should be greater ride comfort. It is rather tricky trying to illustrate that in a video, so this is where a tumbler comes in handy. Yes, we've been each tasked to drive up and down this bit of road, spilling as little water as possible over the edges of the tumbler. If you end up going completely over, you're disqualified. Sounds simple? It's a little bit trickier in practice. All of us were to drive the car up 99 Benz towards Buona Vista, then U-turn and head back down again. The challenge starts when we cross the traffic light at the top and ends at the tree before the first major T-junction on the west coast side. I freeze-framed all of the times the water got perilously close to the edge. Now the run is also made a little more complicated due to the weather and also due to a little road traffic mishap. Now I understand you guys probably don't want to watch 2 minutes of a close-up of a cup and me driving through 99 Benz, so I've decided to speed up the footage. Now, if you were expecting a magic carpet ride, you'd be disappointed. But then again, not many cars are able to achieve those levels of ride quality. That being said, considering how high the J8 rides and how large it actually is, the suspension is brilliant. It does actually resist a good chunk of body roll, as illustrated by the water level in the tumbler, but without being jarringly stiff or uncomfortable. If that was the case, the water would have spilled over when we went over the drain covers or imperfections in the road. Some water did make its way over the paper funnel, but it was after the finish line and the result of a small pothole that we didn't manage to catch on the way up, so that didn't count. To stop us from driving excessively slowly to preserve the water level in the tumblers, part of the challenge was to see who can complete the course in the shortest possible time, with greater weightage and emphasis on not spilling, obviously. Therefore, it really is a challenge of trade-offs. Now I have absolutely no idea how I did in the challenge, and we'd really only know who's where on the official Jaecoo J8 launch day itself. So stay tuned for more Jaecoo J8 content in the not too distant future, I guess. Thank you for watching.